There we go. I think some more people will join as we progress. Good. So guys, welcome to tonight's WordPress tutorial or video or webinar. And I'm Waldemar Bellborn. I'm founding member of the Empower Network, and maybe you're familiar with me from the Dreamer 3D Club or Banners on Fire training program. And I'm going to cover a few things today. I'm going to actually like to draw while I'm speaking, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you my Photoshop. Okay, good, Heather, thank you. And I see Karina is here as well. Welcome, Karina. Can you all hear me all right as well? All right, so we're going to cover a few things today. One of them is the base of my email I send out to you guys, and that's why a blog can actually increase your sales tenfold, 10 times, okay, how that is possible. And that's also why I think most people that, are involved with any kind of sales should have a blog. This reason alone is such an important reason for having a blog. All right, so number 2, I'm going to cover which WordPress blog to use, actually. Green screen, that's not good. Let me know, guys, if you can see the screen all right. Awesome, Karina, thank you. Great. So, guys, okay, good. Thought I lost you guys. Not good. Okay, so number 2, I'm going to cover which of the WordPress versions you actually use and why. Okay, and number 3, I'm going to cover what you need to use to fully use your WordPress blog. So there are a few things you need to have to get things started. So what you need to use, what parts you need to have, okay? And I'm not going to cover anything technical, guys. I'm just going to stick to the basics so that you don't fall off your chair. Just get the basics and the basic view down so that we can just get moving, all right? Number 4, I'm going to tell you, just quickly cover some of the features of a WordPress blog and some user functions you can use. I'm going to show you some very cool, neat functions you can use to quickly, change the look and feel of your blog, and also how to add those nice sidebar features like, images or links or banner links or small opt-in forms or, all this cool stuff. So nothing too serious today, guys. I'm not a technical guy, although my wife says I am, but let's just have some fun today, right? So before diving into all this, I want to very briefly just let you know who I am for those who haven't heard of me before. And I want you to know that I'm actually born poor. I'm part of the 90% of population that is born poor. And actually, me and my brother, dad, and mom, we were so poor that we had food stamps. Okay, so the government said to us that we can just have 1 slice of bread per week or whatever that was. So that I know how it is, to be poor and not have enough. So with my personality, I'm kind of how should I say, I never felt that I fitted anywhere. I never belonged anywhere. So I kind of became a searcher or seeker of something more, something more in life. And this, of course, led me to a dark path in my life. And for many years, I was at a job that didn't allow me to grow. All right, so I had a job that I wasn't really satisfied with doing, and I couldn't grow and use my full potential. So at some point, the lowest point in my life, I was very overworked. I worked kind of 24/7, and I had a car crash. I was pretty close to heaven that day. was 100 feet up, and I had a car crash with the railing here, and I was just, close to say goodbye. And something changed that day, and later, just to keep the story, short, I met Jeanette, my beautiful wife, and we have 3 dogs. Love my family. And the thing I want you to embrace from all this is that I kind of found what I was searching for. I found what was me, and that's the teaching role. I'm a teacher, and I love to teach others of things I know about. So that's my role in life, and I've been teaching for many, many years, including 3D graphics and also online marketing and offline marketing. So the thing, guys, before we dive in, I want to just say one thing. I'm all about family first, and then 2 principles I live by, and that's you have to have time and money to be able to live the life fully. Those 2 together, okay? That's what I call freedom. For me, freedom is not just having time, not enough money, and it's not vice versa either. Oh, I see a comment here from Heather. Awesome. You have been a teacher and 30 years of experience. That's brilliant. Great. Perfect. Now, guys, I'm going to quickly jump right into the actions. So let me just put a very quick white layer on top of this so I can continue to draw my beautiful drawings that we can not sell but still look at. All right, so let me explain why a blog can increase your sales 10 times, 10-fold. That's a lot more than without a blog, right? So now let me explain one thing to you. Only 10% of the people that come to your site will buy directly. Whoops, buy. I hope you can read this. So only 10% of the people that come to your website will buy directly. And that doesn't need to be buy, it means taking some kind of action. Whatever action you have that, in there, only 10% will do that right away. Now, it would kind of interesting to make that 100%, don't you think? And here's how it works. Why it's only 10% is because only 10% of the population have this personality I would call driver or go-getter. Those 10% will usually, take fast decisions. They will make up their mind quickly. They don't need all the details. They will just jump right into something, okay? The rest, 90%, need time, and they need to know, like, and trust you, okay? So if you can give them that, if you can give them some time, get them to know you, get them to like you, and get them to trust you, then you can, get a lot more sales. So this is, guys, sales psychology. This is how things work in the real world. This is why a few people do things right away and most of people don't, because we are different, okay? So here's how a blog fits with all this. The blog is basically a platform for people to know you, okay? So if you blog a few posts per week and send that blog post to the people you know, then they will eventually know you, and if they like you, they will trust you. And not all of them will do that, guys. It's not about, it's not about getting the whole every single person in the society to join your blog or buy something from you. But if you do this, you can and will increase your sales dramatically. And I've done it myself, guys. I know the difference between sending traffic directly to a sales page as opposed to building, a relationship with with those people and increasing the sales 10 times. I've done it personally, yes. I know it works. So how a blog, I would say your blog is your center hub. It's the hub of your marketing or whatever you're doing. It's the hub, all right? And you drive traffic to your blog. And usually people would, some people would do something right away on your blog if you have some, banners here with whatever you're selling, but most of them will not. So what you have to do is you have to have a small form. It's called an opt-in form. Opt-in form, where you exchange something you give away for free for the email and name. Okay? When this happens, you then have